Thank you guys for attending. We have a good turnout. These are everybody that's on this is a home service company. You sell some type of service to homeowners and you want to get in front of homeowners. The reason I started One Home Service was because of these sites. These sites do one thing and they do it really well. They sell leads. But what that's done to the industry over the last 10 years is it's destroyed trust with homeowners. Homeowners don't trust companies. Anybody can buy a lead from Angie, Thumbtack. Let's say it's a guy that knows how to do plumbing and he just got out of prison and he buys leads. Well, that person's showing up to your house. So that's one issue is you don't know who to trust as a homeowner. The other issue is the amount of competition because they're selling so many of them. And by the way, Angie's a $1 billion company. They're very successful. And I believe in any business, if you're not giving value, eventually it's gonna die off. And if you think about it, they used to be called Angie List. That's why I started One Home Service. I wanted to build a tool that homeowners can trust. And that's my main focus. So it's not the vendors. I'm not selling leads. It's how do I bring value to the homeowner? And specifically, I'm targeting luxury homeowners. So $1 million plus homes is what we're going after. And how do we bring value? And here's what I felt was the opportunity to bring value to homeowner. One thing is all the documents that people have. So if you're a homeowner and typically you have it in your kitchen drawer. Here's a quick commercial we filmed that explains that.
John, did you find the roof warranty? The guy is here.
I can't find that thing anywhere.
Still tearing through drawers looking for that warranty? Download One Home and store every important home document in one secure place.
One of the biggest things I've learned during building this business is title companies, realtors, they always say, I get phone calls after where they say, do you know where this is? It's misplaced. And this is important information. Keeping important documents in one place. That's what we built inside the One Home app. It's called the Vault. All you do is take your phone, take a picture, upload it, and there it is. So that's number one. Number two is maintenance reminders. Everybody knows to clean your AC filter, but not a lot of people know that your dryer vent, your garbage disposal, all this stuff needs to be cleaned and maintained. And a lot of people are not doing that. So this tool notifies a homeowner when they have to change and update that. And then the one that you guys are all here for is the companies, the vendors, people that you trust. And instead of putting 20 companies or 30 companies in there, which I could easily do, I only picked two. So there's just two companies. These are companies that are vetted by me. They're attending an onboarding like this. They're learning about the company. And these are companies that value customer service. They're not going to be the cheapest. That's not what we're looking for. And because if they want that, there's other sites. And again, the target we're going after shouldn't look for the cheapest. They should look for the best. No one wants to get ripped off. And these people won't rip them off, meaning the companies that are on this app, they're going to take care of them. But everybody's got to make a profit. So I don't sell this as you're going to get the best deal. That's not what this is. It's not a Groupon site, but you're going to get good service with a good company run by even a better person who owns it. We're updating the app right now. We're doing a major rehaul on it in about 2 weeks is probably the date that it'll be live, the updated one. So I'm going to play this quick testimonial just to kind of hear the amount of money this guy spent with the app.
This is Brian Taylor. I live at 9601 Eden Manor in Parkland Golf. I have used One Home Service for about a year now, approximately $130,000 worth of renovations. What I loved about it is I was able to click on the app, find some pre-vetted candidates, and get quotes pretty quickly. And I have been very happy with every project that I've done so far.
What I learned over the course of the last 8 months, everybody that's been in a house for a while, they don't much as need this as much as people that just moved into a community. That's where the value was. Somebody just moved into a neighborhood or bought a house and closed on it, specifically $1 million plus house, then they need services. They don't have the pool guy. They don't have the pest control guy. Dr. Bugs is our guy for that. But they don't have that. So that's who needs it. So our new model, and what was shocking to me, was the amount of people that filled this void. If you look at the top left, there's over 20,000 active listings. Now that's everything. That's a $200,000, studio condo. That's not our target. So again, ours is $1 million plus, but there's almost 4,000 of those that are active right now. That means people are moving into that house. So we're not like Angie and Yelp and these sites where we just basically cast a wide net and hope for anybody. We're very, very targeted. We're going after active listings that are going to sell that are $1 million plus. That's the angle. Now, what they get when they do that is they get the concierge gift box. So any of these homeowners move in, and this is what I've been working on over the last few months. is building this and manufacturing it. We actually have we have 12 of these right now that look like this. They're going to look more like a Rolex box. And these are gifts that are going in homes. These are going to new homeowners that don't know these people, but you, the home service company, is in that. So it's a very easy way to find when they need a service. They click on lawn service, boom. And we're going to give them 2 options. They hit one button, and it goes out to those 2 companies. So play a short video to show you.
Okay, wait. This is actually so cool. I just received the One Home Concierge box. It feels Rolex level luxury. When I opened it, there's a tablet inside that was preloaded with everything I need to manage my house. I didn't have to download a thing. Here's the best part. One Home certifies the top 2 companies in each industry. If I need a painter or a plumber, I just click Get Quote, and the top 2 companies reach out to me. I can use it to take pictures of warranties, appliance tags, important documents, and it stores everything in the One Home vault. The One Home tablet also notifies me when maintenance needs to be done, like cleaning the dryer vent. Things I would normally forget until it becomes a problem.
Now, how we're going to get that in houses, the beauty of this is we're pre-installing it. There's no hoping it gets in front of them. I'm selling it to these realtors, the luxury insurance agents, builders. It could be wealth managers. There's a whole list. Mortgage people, title companies, interior designers. Any business can buy this as a gift. And you come in it every day. I'm meeting with realtors, and it's not individual agents. I'm looking for teams and companies. Whoever purchases it, private labels it, we private label it to their brand. So when the homeowner sees that, it's a gift from a realtor. The realtor is going to want their stuff on it, not One Home. So, and I don't care about having One Home on it. I care about giving that realtor value, who's ultimately our client. And then the homeowner gets an incredible free gift that isn't a bottle of wine or a gift card that it's gone the next day. This stays forever. It's going to be in their house for a long time. Just did last week a podcast with Jonathan Keith and JK Team. They're one of the top realtors in East Fort Lauderdale. It was a $6 or $7 million house on the water. He went crazy for it. He's like, this is so needed. You know how many times I get calls, he said, when people said, I spent this money on this. He goes, there's a warranty on that. So they had a warranty. They didn't know it. He said thousands of dollars get spent all the time on this. So just on that document side was valuable to him. I built a portal. So if whoever's distributing this, whatever business it is, most of them are realtors, but they're going to be able to order these in bulk and their agents can just send it out. So my commitment in 2026 is to get 500 at a minimum, 500 of these gift boxes in new homeowners. That means it's unlike a magazine ad that gets thrown in the garbage. It's going to be used and you're going to be seen regularly in front of these people. And by the way, the reason I pick new homeowners is a big reason, not the only one, is that the first 6 months that somebody moves in a house, that's where they're spending money. In that first 6 months, that's the most money spent those first 6 months that somebody moves in. So right now, my job is to finalize the top 2 companies in South Florida. And we got to do it fast. If you're watching this, you were invited, you got the message. I am not charging anything right now. So it's going to be a trial. I could tell you this, that when I go to other markets, I'm using Broward and the Tri-County area as a test model. So the vendors that are part of this, I'm going to meet with them and say, what do you think? Like how much, based on the business you generated, based on the branding you got, the exposure, because I'm also going to be doing a lot of marketing on behalf of everybody that's selected. So you're going to start seeing it starting in we're going to announce every day new vendors that are on the app. And again, it's only 2 in each category. So we're going to make a big announcement. So it's going to be a good exposure. And the price is just incredible. But again, I'm not charging anything. It's no credit cards, nothing. I don't want anything. I just want to make sure that we have the buy-in on the vendor side. So we have 10 minutes for any Q&A. If anybody's got any questions.
Wait, yeah, I think we do have. This is from Harris. So we only work in Martin and St. Lucie counties. Do you cover that area?
So we are covering that area. Right now, I thought this webinar was just the 3 counties, but the 6 counties that we're launching with are Naples, St. Lucie County, Palm Beach, Dade, Broward, and believe it or not, Orange County, Orlando. And the only reason we're doing Orlando is we have a partnership with a big real estate firm out there that works with international buyers. So there'll be a little bit of a delay on St. Louis versus Broward and the Tri-County area here, but we will be out there.
Yep, I believe that's all the question that I have.
All right. Well, thank you guys again. I really appreciate it. And we're building something special here because this is a referral-based business. It's very cost-effective. You're not buying leads. You're not spending. It's building your brand, which we're going to do a good job of. That's what I did. I should have said that in the beginning, but my background is in marketing, digital marketing. So I owned a real estate company and a mortgage company previously, and for about 9 years. And then my second business was a digital marketing agency. And then this is my third business. So I've only had 3 companies, but I'm using that background of being in real estate and digital marketing to build this business. So I'll get you guys a ton of exposure, whoever our partners are. And again, their partner, I use that word partner. I don't use it lightly because it truly is. Because think about this. For me to grow this and to grow it how I envision it, which is big, not in just South Florida, it's all over the US, I need the support of the local vendors. They're going to be my advocates. They're going to be part of the teams. Help me grow this. Help me get referrals of other vendors, of realtors. But thank you guys so much. And please reach out. Joe will be in touch with you if you want to sign up. We'll send you a link to sign up. And by the way, if you did pay a year or the monthly, the time clock won't start until we actually start getting them out and delivering them, which is going to be the first of the month of May. So thank you guys again so much. And until next time, we're going to be doing another one next week, and probably the next 3 weeks, we're going to do this till we get these counties locked up. And again, timing wise, that way we enter into May 1st and we have all the vendors in place. And then we go into the next exciting part, which is into the homes. And it's going to be fun. So thanks again, guys.